up everyone, and welcome back to the North for another episode of Wildermyth. As we finished the Age of Ulstrix campaign last time, we will be starting the next campaign down the line, the Enduring War. These are the first three characters that we're going to be getting in. We've got Michael, Jack, and Raz. I feel like I've got them as close as I can to the descriptions I've been given. I didn't really get told any hair colours or anything, but I've tried to just play around with it a bit. Obviously, let me know if you want me to change anything down the line. This is what we're sort of looking at. I changed all your your histories, and also your stats to reflect what you sort of wanted. Michael Woolston, I didn't really have the stats per se, but I sort of did them to reflect the sort of character as like a support warrior that you wanted. So I hope this is about as close as it can get. Once again, if you need to change anything, just let me know in the comments. Otherwise, and we'll also get Shauna back in as the first character that we hire in this campaign, because I'm pretty sure you can do that even with legacy characters, and then we'll go from there. Let's get in there, let's start a new campaign today. 1,000 years earlier. Evanon. The initial limbs were a success, and I am confident the premise is sound. The thought of that sickness taking you first is too much to bear. We can ride this out together, we can endure. Jamerer, you can't be serious. There were things they told us of. Things without souls that walk in forgotten places, following orders from centuries ago. Don't linger in caves, don't delve too deep. Could be Morthagi or Morthagi. I'm gonna say Morthagi. Down there. A friend of mine went down anyway. I was furious with him. Huh. Nightjaw was always our go-to threat growing up. Now that was a monster, and things in the dark can be left unseen. Until suddenly, they can't. Run. Oh, and he has literally just cheesed it. Well, don't let it get away. Wait, nobody got ran off just yet. Oh god, they're literally all behind them. Well, they may not bleed, but let's see if they can die. Slight Predator reference right there. Michael, grab whatever you can and swing, and come on. Now, is there an axe? I don't think there is an axe. So I'll go one step ahead of you. And I'll get him the axe as soon as possible, because Michael wants an axe, and Jack wants a crossbow. So I'll work on that in a sec. Any grand battle strategies? Yeah, considering we've got about 3 seconds, let's see if we can get them from multiple sides. Makes sense. Okay, Stoicism. All heroes get 1 armor and warding. Spectre, and Sommelier. Now, we have fought the Morthagi a little bit in the last campaign, but obviously not as much as this time, because these are the main bad guys. Which is, fine. 81%! So it begins. Well, let's get that flanking, shall we? Man, it ain't dead. Raz, can you seal the deal? Yes, you can. Now, that Spectic is probably going to get within distance. Yes. But yeah, this is not a good start for Michael, is it? So Sommelier's injured already. Jack, if you could get here. 76%. Well, that's 76. God, another dodge. A crying shame. Raz, go there. That won't even kill it. Annoyingly. But Michael could seal the deal. You're probably going to get a bit injured in this, Michael, but you will survive. Oh no, you'll go for Raz instead. Man, the damage these guys are doing. Wild. Wild start. There we go. We're in. Everyone's fine. Just a bit of healing, but to be expected from the first fight when they're not really in their classes yet. So, it's going to happen. The important thing is everyone survived. Well, you bulked up out of nowhere. Your head's too small for your body now. Ugh, I might have to change that. And he wants anything to do with wolves. So, wolf call it is. That was kind of an easy option. And then Jack's a greenhorn, so rogue is always good. Jack has coated his weapons in quelling moss's melee and weapon attacks deal poison. Let's go rogue, because rogue was really solid in the last one. And then Raz is now a greenhorn mystic with his spoon. Spirit Blow and Ally stand directly. Vigor Flow is really good, but we'll go for Soul Splitting because that is just a decent one to go for. And then Potency is a diffusion attacks, so that will go to Raz. Nice little belt buckle to start this next campaign. So first order of business, we break these things down and hack up their parts. Second order though? Well, we can't very well go back to sweeping cobblestones after this. Not when it could be happening elsewhere. Raz is right. Who better to take on the threat than, well, us? We'll hunt them. We'll find them. We'll dig these splinters out of the world. We'll need a company name. Because the adventures of Michael, Jack, and Raz sound silly. And what if more people join? Totally unworkable. I was thinking... Well, I think I know what we're going to go with, because I think we are just going to stick with Adventuring Incorporated, because it's just going to go down the ages. From my perspective, this is all like in the same universe. It's just in the future, and in the future, and in the future. But Adventuring Incorporated is a corporation, and we all know how long corporations can last. Adventuring Incorporated is back in business. But I always spell it really slowly, because I'm always a bit like, am I spelling Incorporated right? Back in business. You think it's sufficiently intimidating? Well, it does remind me of this other group of people who fought one time under this banner. Here following the tales of Adventuring Incorporated. Again. Back in the fold. Alright, so there's the Watchman. Now, we don't have a lot of stuff to deal with in terms of... Well, I suppose we can see about crafting. Let's have a look at any weapons I can give to him. So Jack wanted a crossbow, which I definitely don't have enough for at the moment. And then Michael wanted an axe, I do believe, from what I recall. Let's have a look. Where are the old axes hanging about? 3 ingots, 1 heartwood. So you have to wait until I get enough tools and like ingredients to build them. Resources, that's the right term. But first things first, let's go recruit someone. Hopefully it'll let us recruit Shauna. Let me just pick from Legacy. And then we go Shauna's Menace. Woo, I don't know if I just said her name right, because I've never said her last name at all in this series yet. And I will bring Zell Sleep and Shield Shear. So, whoa, I need 5 LP to do it. Okay, well, I guess we better get some LP together so we can bring Shauna in. Oh boy, I didn't even take that into account. Right, well, we better get wriggle on and get some LP. Off we pop. We've got to do it before, or we just let the calamities happen. And these guys are going to heal, hopefully in time. So what's that? Strength of 3. I will just sort of hang about for a second, just to let him heal. There we go, and let's go. Heart of Stone. Old form cabin stretched beneath Gyuri's book pile. Let's walk closer, right, Jack? Oh, is he even following? Only their back-barking echoes answer him. Wait, where's Jack? Don't tell me he's wandered off. How often does this happen? They scour their steps for the last sign of Jack. We do have here an off-branch, an almost triangular crevice, and beyond is a tight, twisting tunnel. Below them in a coldening ground in the fungal grove. And it's not as if I can entirely be blamed. They were going too fast for all the things I wanted to look at. I think we've had this one before. I'm not reckless is the point. I'm studious. Under blade-sharp stones, a wider space, a firmer shine. There's a powerful smell. A heart smell. The heart of a mountain. And at first glance, he thinks a massive grey man is hunched over a blue-white flame. But he realizes, hey, what are you? Smooth contours, perfect edges, carved? Not by tools any hands have held. An artifact of the Cavern religions, I'd say you are. Of course I'd listen if you want to correct me. Whose gem is that, though? Because is it yours or mine? Okay, well, last time we chose the second option and just got a little trinket for it. So I think, and I hope he's fine with this, I think I'm going to prize out the gem just to have a bit of a change. Because otherwise, I don't want to just choose the same story beats. So let's pry out the gem. Note the attempt I'm making to be gentle. You don't know me, but I don't deface things unnecessarily. Jack wiggles his gut knife into the seam between gem and setting. And only a moment after he does so, an indistinct tremble travels up the blade. You're generating that buzz? Harmonic vibrations, they swell. They sing in the joints of his skeleton. Jack bends in the air, lowers his knife. I don't see any a thunderclap, a luminous flood. A wet, bloody odour and the sulphurous scent of fresh split rock. Time seems to pause and the world fills in with white, and then fades into normal motion. Colour. Ugh! Ow! What did you just do? Jack? It was a brilliant gemstone. I found it here, but then the thing freaked out, and now the specimen has simply vanished. It's alright, you'll survive, it looks like. Oh, what? Repeat that. Reach up, gently, touch your eye. A short while later, it can at least see, I can see, through it, facets of things that shouldn't have facets. They'll emerge in daylight and encounter the animated sort, and Jack will look at things differently from then on. Wow, that did not take very long for someone to get a transformation. Alright, Woken Slingers and the Woken. Oh, and a water spirit. I don't think anyone wants water, though, unfortunately. As a, attribute. I know that Michael... Well, Michael wants anything wolf-related. The other two haven't really said anything in that relation, so I suppose we can see. What's that? Good cover? Good cover. I don't even see any of them yet. Where are you? Apparently nowhere. Right. Let's actually use Silk Step properly in this one, where I go full movement for the first one and then go hidden. Still nothing. I assume they're going to pop out at some point. Oh, there's the Woken, and there's the Slinger, and there's the other Slinger. Okay. That water spirit's probably going a mile a minute, so that's gone. Discus is probably too far, I would imagine. How far could you... You can get behind that one, but then you could... Get behind that one. And then interfuse there. See how this works. And if I discus that, it won't kill it. It'll basically kill it. And then, Jack, you go here. If you shoot that one and kill it, you'll stay in hidden. Cur Rectamundo. Okay, perfect. And then, Michael, let's go here, and we'll go Guardian. Need to remember that these characters are a lot lower level than the last group. Hence why Michael, although he is a warrior class, just got cracked in the skull. Quite badly, I might add. Okay, a little bit worried about Michael's injury. That won't kill him, unfortunately. Withdraw from that one. Interfuse... What's that one? Splinter Blast. Interfuse with that tree. It's not going to kill him, is it? What a pain. Well... Oh, great. Fabulous. Is Michael gonna go down already? I don't really want him to. Let's get him here. Guardian. Raz might go down, depending. I don't remember it being this this difficult. Lemon difficult. But here we are. Okay, that's not Woken, buddy. You're dead. That means everyone gets wolf called. That means everyone can do some serious movement. So let's go here. I know I'm being a bit aggressive, but I feel like I need to be now. What's that do? Splinter Blast, Discus. Shark Trap isn't really going to work, and it's got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, so I need to Discus. Fine. Oh, 80% miss. Oh boy, howdy. It's only a small group of guys, and we're getting kind of rinsed, weirdly enough. Water Spirit's gone. A little bit concerning. Interfuse with the fire. And then we'll steal the fire. I mean, it is like the first. There's a lot of blocking going on. There's a lot of 80% misses going on here. Can you go and get him, please? Finish your job, please, Michael. Send him back to hell. Perfect. Better. And also, there's only 3 of us instead of, like, 5 of us, so that makes sense. Oh, great. Bit better armor? Very good. With battle done, they stand still a moment, warmed over by the rays of a lowering sun. The gem casts a tickle of light on Jack's thoughts. If it comforts you, I think it's better when people are attracted to what's behind the eyes. Thanks, Rez. You can still fight, you can see and see well. I see the edges and faces of things like I've never seen it before. It's weird. Sounds like you've gained something at least. I have a lot to figure out. I have the entire world to sort of look at. Through a new lens. My worry is oddly something I feel, but perhaps it'll travel to my heart, under my ribs. Someday, you'll find only a cold, glittering, impervious jewel. Whether it was a wrath or reward, a trap or a twist of coincidence, will always be hard to tell. Years will show how deep the change goes. Oh dear. An ancient god will dream in darkness, fresh dreams of new visions above the earth. Well, well, well. Right, Woken, buddy. Right. We have the LP, so I'm quickly going to take this, and then we'll nip over and recruit. So, catalogue everything. And Shana will really help in the early game, because she's a higher level than everyone else. So, makes sense. Boy, it sure takes a long time to do stuff when there's only 3 people. Okay, what we get? 1 fabric, 2 spell threads, and we got warding 0.8, absorbs magic damage. Warding 0.5. Well, Michael has got the least warding, so let's give it to Michael. And now let's go and recruit. Let's get Shauna back in. Pick from Legacy. Shauna's there. Recruit. Here we go. Your skills will not go unappreciated, Shauna. We'll be heading out tomorrow. Meet me at the main road in the morning. Adventuring Incorporated. I mean, you were literally part of the OG crew. They're definitely not incompetent. They're just like, Adventuring Incorporated, Next Generations, or something. Right, well, let's get you hired. I imagine it might get to the next Calamity card. We'll see. Might just do it in time. Let's go do it in time. Fabulous. Welcome back, Shauna. Now, you did say your hair was like the blackest of black. So let's quickly go to hair color and change it all the way down to like the bottom. Done. Easy enough. And then we got some materials, so let's see if we've got enough to actually make what we wanted to make. New and no. Also, let me know if you want an axe or a great axe, because we went just like one-handed for the last campaign. So having someone that could do, we had two-handed a bit before we got some serious transformations with some fire. So it'd be cool to get someone who just stays two-handed like permanently, but we'll see. It's up to you at the end of the day. Right, off we go to Runia Timbers. I'm going to pronounce loads of stuff very wrong. Unfortunately, I do not have the legacy points to knock any Calamity cards back in a moment now, but it was worth it to get Shauna back. So can't stop any of that. That's just going to happen. It's acceptable. It is acceptable. Then we got Kathland Watermill, Lurking Morthagi. I'm just going to say Morthagi. Strength 4. I think now that Shauna's here, I think we could probably handle it. Slash just assault it. Let's go! All the sweltering stars. When the moon is gone, all the stars seem happier. Reminds me of a tavern hall before your face darkens the window. Jack, she doesn't know. Anyway, it's a good omen. The brightening stars. You believe in omens, Shauna? You start to. Spend enough time alone, you start having conversations of existence, omens, signs, fortune. There's as much out there as you're willing to find, maybe. That's good if it gives you confidence. I'd just say, don't trust omens over much. A shooting star. These are some low rolls. Okay, well, Michael's got the highest percentage, so I'll go with Michael. Maybe I do wonder. Does she see something I don't? Feels like it'd drive me crazy, though. If I thought something was warning me of an impending disaster, but I couldn't really... I don't know, couldn't avoid it? Maybe it's like weather. Can't change it, but you can dress for it, you know? A coolness falls over them, a silence of 100 winks. I'm just, you know, I don't want to be distracted or disarmed. That's why I'm left fearing. We'll never see that comment again. It's a conversation Michael will return to often in his head. It'll only ever leave him with more and finer doubts, but it'll lend him vigor at times, pondering and soup-steering. On those days you might expect gapless rain, a little doubt can feel like sunlight. Oh, +4 retirement age. Fair enough. Wise man before his years. Stunt chance doubled. Well then. don't mind if I do. Ah, here comes the Watchman. That could be bad, because he's a much bigger guy. Can you outright kill the Spectic? Fabulous. That's a better start. Jack, can you shoot the Watchman? I think you can. You can't, but I think it leads up to a flank, so that should be alright. Although there's not really much cover to go for, so let's go Michael here, Guardian up. Could Zealous Leap, but it doesn't really go very far, so I don't see there being much points. What can you do? You got a crossbow and you got slam. Let's try and keep everyone sort of together and Guardian up then, I suppose. Oh, Siren Horn, are you? Oh, you're just hiding behind that little cover like you can you? Alright, well. Let's try and rip that away. Ah, oh, so many 80% misses. It's a lot. Can you get to it if you... Still don't think you can. Is this... How good is cover? Good cover. Right, Guardian up. Guardian up. Then Silk Step there. That was good. That's fine. We are going to see a lot more damage taken for the first, like, this episode, as it were, just due to how low level we are. Good. Nah, I'm not going to pin it. I'll just do this. Right. He's shredded. Not in the good way. He's almost done. Michael sealed the deal. So everyone can get Wolf Call. Fabulous. Right. Right, let's get everyone up before we actually open the door. Made that mistake before. Jack. To be fair, Silk Step now, and we'll get everyone lined up and ready. I don't think anything can actually come through the door right now, but you never know, do you? Right, Jack, the door. Ha! I can actually make Fort Bayard references, that's ridiculous. I hope it's not just me. Right, so I can only see a Watchman. And that's it. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to wait. Sounds crazy, but I'm going to wait. And I'll constrict him for the time being. Or I won't. He's going to move up to the door, I imagine. Oh, smellier. Has Jack been rumbled? No, he hasn't. If I'm not careful, he very well will. So Jack, go up here. I don't think there's any more enemies. Got 63%. That's awkward. Okay, good. You did hit it. Right, if you Zealous Leap... Oh, you can't kill it. You can basically kill it. And you got your temporary 2 hit points, because that's one of the things she could do. And now, Constrict. Right, dead. You've got a small partial cover behind the Grain Grinder. Oh, good cover. It's actually good cover. Okay. You don't really have the movement, unfortunately, Michael. Can you get behind there? No. That's partial. I can live with partial. There's gonna be a lot, like I said, there's gonna be a lot of health recovery. That's actually not that bad. That's actually alright. Okay, Raz, interfuse with this. Step ladder. Ting tang, wah wah, bing bang. Perfection. Now, is there an area where you can hit him for... No. Slowly move up, though. And that should lead Michael up to be able to flanking attack. Fabulous. Just what I needed. Well, Michael's almost leveled up. That's decent. And we have the Link Mail. Well, I'll give it to Michael. Well, hang on. More armor, less speed. I'm fine with that. I can live with that. And we've got the Weldling. Alright. Fire Boy Deluxe. Or Fire Dog Deluxe, I suppose. Let's get investigating. That should give enough time for everyone to heal as well whilst we investigate. And secure Kathleen Watermill and see what's kicking around. Perfect, everyone just healed at the right time. What do we got? Some heartwoods and some fabrics. Some tiger shard pauldrons. Sure. There you go. Well, let's head to Rune Eagle Wood. I mean, everything's infested at this point. Disgusting. Well, in that case, I'll go to Laugh Aspens and then I'll circle around. There is a rot around here. But only Adventuring Incorporated can deal with. Strength of 5. Ooh, Strength of 5 is actually a fair bit. It's risky, but it is experience, so... let's do it. Sorry if everyone dies. Rumors on Morthagi have led Adventuring Incorporated through tangled woods to the site of long-forgotten ruins. Wind-worn rock and decayed edifices are all that remain of this ancient city. How could a civilization like this just vanish, leaving no trace even in local histories? Could have been a war that wiped them out, or a plague, left no one behind to tell their story. More tracks here, one of them must have sprung a leak. I wonder, how did Morthagi come here before? To travel all this way, they must have some plan, some motive. Well, there's plenty of stonework still intact, they could put it to use, maybe. Turn its place into something defensible? One civilization falls, another is built on the bones of their dead. The dead. Sometimes you forget most of them were just plain ordinary folks living their lives. You know, with all the usual hopes and fears and everyday concerns. Thousands of feet must have trodden these streets every day, exchanging goods, information. And in one of those houses, a weathered elder would delight the youngsters with fantastical tales, huddled around a hearth. Guess they formed friendships same as us, helped each other through the hard times. Sounds like our Morthagi. In the open pit of an old amphitheatre, Morthagi scrabble at the loose stones and rubble. Thoughts, do we just charge in? Bunch of them standing under that pillar, how about I bring it down? Fire creates confusion and the smoke provides cover. Ooh, so that'll put everyone into stealth. Let's go stealth. Let's go stealth. It's a 5, so we begin everyone in the grey plane. So we've got 5 enemies. I don't think there are any that are close by. I can see a weldling. So let's get everyone ready to rumble. Interfuse with that pillar. Give us a bit more sight, please. Wow, that didn't really give me any sight. I'm not going to smack him yet. I'm just going to scout out. And now he's fully soul split. Jack, go there in preparation. Michael, stand... Oh, there's a smellier there. In that case, pull back slightly, just for now. I don't want to get too close. Nishana, come up here. Get ready. No point popping out of stealth just yet. I'm just curious to see what they're doing. Wow, they're looking for us. Well, I would say let's go give them a big hello, but... Go up there. Right, that's where they are. That's way too far away, and you can't hit that. So stay there. Michael, stand there. Guardian. And Guardian, if that thing comes even close, it's just going to get absolutely destroyed. Discus, too far away. Without doing some crazy skeet shooting, which I'm not doing. Surprise! Surprise again! Nice one. That went exactly how I wanted it to. Right, one down. Wow, that weldling can do some serious movement. The Watchman being there is a bit of an issue, to be fair. Okay, you can't kill it. Let's get behind... What's that, good cover? Is this too far away that I can't... No, I can still use it. Okay, great. Discus? Right, that's dead, so Jack doesn't have to come out of the grey plane. Jack, I'll figure you out in a second. Don't go through the fire. It's not a solid... No, stop coming through the fire. Oh, there's the other one. If you hit that... will you hitting that... Come stand here. Wait, kill it? No. Shauna, can you Zealous Leap up? And then go here. Hit it. Get the temporary health because she's stunted. And Jack, seal the deal. And that way you stay in the Grey Plane. Nice one. That's got to come all the way around. A little bit worried about Raz stuck by himself here. If he goes here, can you interfuse? 4 range, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe? Let's try it. It does say 4. Perfect. And because it's got no warding defense, it's going to fly through the armor. 69, is that it? Stand there, Jack, because you are technically behind him. That won't kill him. Ouch. Okay, well. Michael, if you go here, hit the Spectic, and now if Shauna goes behind it like this, it is a flanking. It is a flank. Massive flanker. Perfect. Unfortunately, that will not kill it. It'll almost kill it, but it won't kill it. I'm gonna hold. Because if I shot it with Jack there and then... Oh, it would have died from the damage of the fire! Oh well. No harm, no foul. Raz, do you want to seal the deal, bud? I think you do. Cannot steal that fire now. Let's see if you can steal the deal with a discus. Yeah? Don't mess with our mystic. Put that on a t-shirt. That's a level up for Michael. Perfect. Oh, Shauna and Raz are now rivals. It is what it is, I guess. Okay. Wolf-Called heroes also receive +1 damage on flanking attacks. That's decent, but let's have a look at the rest. When Michael gets a kill, when next attack against him within 1 turn will miss. Michael's melee and range deal more damage based on the percentage of health he's missing, and as a swift action every turn, Michael knocks an enemy up to 3 tiles away. 1 damage for each Mike. Oh! Well, let's get an actual active ability for him. I don't want to just go Wolf Call, Wolf Call, Wolf Call, Wolf Call. So once per turn, individuals hurl a throwing net. If it connects, it will pin the foe for 2 turns. Cool. Well, the people who are going to be up front are going to be up front, so I'll give it to, I guess I'll give it to Michael. There you go. Done. As their breathing stills, they hear the chittering of birds, the buzz of bees, overgrown grasses rustle in the breeze. Gone quiet. Think that's all of them? Won't hurt to have a look around. A place like this could have a few secrets. Not far from where they fought, a section of flagstone appears to be coming up. Raz pries some away with his toe. His toe? Uncovering what appears to be a way below. With a little more effort, they widen out the entrance. How deep is it? Stairs. Should we take a look? Any good reason not to? Down they climb into the ancient cities on the belly. Slimy things skitter away as they approach. A rancid odour hangs in the air. Torch over here, let me just... In a splash of light, their surroundings take colour and shape. The passage opens into a small enclosure, an oval room. Bits of rotted wood and matted straw form the pale suggestions of a bed at one end. Smells, doesn't it? Not a dungeon or a tomb, it has all the trappings of a living place. Wonder why beneath the city. Scattered around the room are what remains of a life's possessions, mostly decayed or moth-eaten beyond recognition. Could have been a hat, maybe? Clay fragments, pottery pieces. If the Morthagi found this place, I'm guessing they didn't see anything worth harvesting. But there's one item that catches Raz's eye. A small bone flute, sat atop a stone pedestal. Alone, it seems to have survived the passage of years unmarred. Moon-coloured, its surface is smooth, polished by the press of ancient fingertips. It begs to be held again. You got that look in your eyes, Raz. There was a bard, Cork and Chillsong, who used to sing of a people cursed by a mossy mud spirit. Their tongues were garbled, so that one could not understand the words of another, but a melody they found, hadn't lost its meaning. I wonder what songs these ancient people used to play. Whether they would mean something to us if we heard them. The way it's placed thinks it was treasured by the hands that held it. Well looked after. Well, in memoriam of those people who have died here, take the flute and sing some songs for them. A bone flute, warding and charisma. Yeah, there you go, Raz. Done. Oh, it's there, it's on his side. How very nice. Raz moves forward and carefully plucks the flute from its stand. It was crafted for a purpose, not to lie in silence and obscurity, but to be played, heard. Even though we've forgotten their names, their words, there's a small way we can honour them. My thought exactly, buddy. Taking it, do you sort of mean it's like a nip of immortality for whoever it was? They put out the torch, make their way back to the surface, and seal the passage behind them. You know, it's probably going to be covered in ghost spill. Going to give it a good scrub down. Ugh. Ugh. Probably not just ghost spill. Great. That was actually not too bad to say that was a strength of 5, but we did have stealth to begin with, so it did assess sisters. I do have a bit of LP, so I can take out some calamity cards. I might now have enough to get... Oh, just 2 hides. Okay. Bear strength ring. That's a bear, not a wolf, so I'm going to give it to Shauna. If it was wolf strength ring, then maybe I would have given it to Michael. We're all about aesthetic here. Right, so that's going to pop off. Let's head to Rowan Plains. It looks pretty empty, Rowan Plains. It doesn't look infested. If this is going to pop off, I'll use the LP to stop it, and then I'll use the LP I gained from Rowan Plains to go and craft some stuff. So, we've got Morthagi, Morthagi. I don't care too much about the others, honestly. I'm good. When cancelling calamities only cost 1 LP. What a time to be alive. Apparently Rowan Plains wasn't drawn well. Fortunately, they'd come to mend the maps. For a day and a half, the clear skies of night have conjured them on. Michael and Shauna up and into wilder traces. They've left the others below to scout more common paths. They camp for an evening in the stand of firs that bristles at the craggy end of the prairies. But the bridges are burned, a song could still cross the river. And now the next burst gets kind of dirty. Oh well, supposed to get dinner going. Fire, you have to stop me idling as Shauna's going to eat. That poor fiddle-shy woman. What? Michael, I don't want to yell. Could do loads of office references with being called Michael. Shauna, calmly now, what happened? Calmly? Well, you just have to come with me. Sorry, now. What's wrong? Tell me it's not a wildfire. We shouldn't run towards it if that's the case. We have to just wait and see, I'm saying. Or come and see. Run and see? Anyway, just run. Run! Shauna bolts between the firs as Michael flails to find his feet. Slower, Shauna, slower. Where did you get so fast? Can't you... It's the sun setting, see? Surprise. I just saw it and... Yeah, sorry. Wow, this is amazing. You just happened to notice it. It seemed like you've been carrying a lot on your shoulders lately. Not just those pauldrons. Feeling the weight of things, yeah, I don't know. Thought does it help? I'm sorry I made it obvious. But then again, maybe I'm not. Hard to explain why it makes me happy. Maybe it's just, did you know you're blushing? Sorry. People fall in love with you. You're too dense to see it, but they do. Does feel, to me, like a date, Shauna. Hey, why not? Just take the story where we take the story. Does it? You are rumoured to have some very good instincts. Interesting. Do we have to worry how the others will take it? I don't know, like who? Maybe Raz? Sorry. It's fine, just... If you don't want to kiss me, you'll just have to say so now. Aww! Finally, we have a love story! We kinda had one in the first episode, but it didn't really go so well. Let's hope this one lasts. Alright. So all that's here is building. So, 2 hides. We got some hides from the last one, so let's get 2 fabrics from this one. Should be nice and easy. We can use a legacy point and get that built. We are blowing through this. So what we got? So we've got Rune Eagle Wood, and then we've got the actual Skyforge. So let's get to Rune Eagle Wood. Scout that bad boy out. It looks infested. But I wonder if you take this out and this is infested, will then this get cleared as well because it's technically not connected and you've broken it? I don't know. I didn't check last time. Guess we'll find out in a second. I was kind of hoping that within one of these areas we'd get like an axe or a crossbow, but we haven't yet. Sneak thief. Where's my lucky coin? Can't be that lucky getting itself lost. Got him. If this is somebody's idea of a joke, it's not funny, unoriginal, uninspired, and not funny. That coin is responsible for more victories than you'd think. I forgot it on a hunt one time, and I couldn't hit a thing. You know, friends help friends looking for lucky coins. Okay, let me just work up the initiative. Oh, is that it? What the? Hey, Critter. I need that more than you do. Is this a possible pet, maybe? Oh my god, that'd be amazing. I know you can get pets. Ooh, nice try, come here, 66%. Nice try, come here. Oh, look at it. It's like a griffin dog. That was entirely unnecessary. They're both hiding. Oh, Morthagi. Of course, why would I expect anything else? Well, at least the luck returned quickly. See, those are Morthagi. Morthagi. And now we know where they're congregating. Glur? You know what, never mind. Michael, shh, over here. I've got the coin and we've got a leg up on the Morthagi now. Oh, please say you get to keep the pet. Oh, man. You can't just show me that thing and just go, you can't have it. That makes me sad. You make me sad. Okay, great, well. Silk step time. Michael, let's see. I imagine... Is the net a one-use thing, or is it just like you can use the net every time? I guess we'll find out. Stack up. Jack the door. That's not gonna get old. Okay. Well, that's a lot more than I was expecting. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. Come, stand back here. Because you don't have any armor. Steal the fire. Master blast him. Good. Jack, can you just outright kill him? But maybe move back a bit. Yep. One watchman down. The Sommelier is a little bit closer. If it connects, it will pin the foe for 2 turns. I assume it's only a 1 use per battle thing though, right? I don't actually know. Once per combat. Okay, so you get to use it once per combat. That's cool. That's actually really cool. Well, wait for it to come to us, because I feel like it will come to us. You know what? Let's guard together. Let them walk up through the fire. Oh, you got around that corner, really? You little sneaky... Bloody hell, alright. Not what I was expecting. Jeez Louise. Well, interfuse with that. More fire, why not? You could kill one outright. There was a thing where it showed like you could kill 2 of them, right? Have I lost that? Well, you actually hit most of them. So that's decent. Can you outright kill one? Oh, 76% is not a high amount. I'm now a little bit worried about Michael. Right, he's pinned. But I also want him to move back a bit. Jack, do I just press the 76%? I don't know if I want to. You know what? I'm not going to. I know it's quite high, I suppose, but... I don't know what Bone Link does. As if you could move that far. Bloody hell. Alright. Right. Come here, then. Slap that. 91% gone. Everyone gets wolf called. Nice. Interfuse with... Oh, there's nothing to interfuse with. Okay, come here. Yes, I know the watchman's there. Don't tempt fate on me, will you? Wild's Grasp, and then... The lamp could be lit and I could set them on fire, but I could at least pin them. Or maybe kill one. I'll take 81. I won't take 81. Oh boy. Is there a flank anywhere? No. Not really. Awkward. Oh man, it wasn't even killing. Well, Shauna, what can you do? I don't want you to die. Well, you can be seen anyway, so how about you just damage it? Shauna, you can definitely kill it, but you would probably die in the process. Probably. Risky maneuver, to say the least. Guardian. You are the person who should be in front after all. I'm a little bit worried about... Good dodge. Although you've now given me the fire I needed. So thanks for that, broski. Right, that's the smellier down. The welding does keep dodging quite a bit. Sean is a little bit too injured. What's that? Partial cover. How many people we got to move? Not enough. Right, come up. Trying to make it so we don't take any, you know, actual injuries this time around. That'd be nice. 71 kind of sucks. Like, yeah, it really sucks, actually. Move back. Okay, you hit him, so that means he's going to be lined up for the next one. Bloody Christ, man. This fire is bad, as you could probably imagine. Bounce, bounce. Hit it. Nice one, Michael. Like I say, we are going to be taking a few injuries here and there. Not injuries in, like, perma injuries, but, like, damage, just because it is still quite early game. Blair would blind him. Let's disc instead. Although I wouldn't say no to blinding him, honestly. Is there any flanking opportunity? I don't believe there is. No, so Silk Step up there in preparation. Trying to go back there, recover your health. This is a really weird fight, just because there was basically just ferried into this area. That's not great. Not great. That's not bad though. I will take it. I know Jack is going to be revealed. I trust him that he'll survive. Jesus Christ, only just. All right, well now we've got a motor. We've got 2 motor. All right, barrage. Nice. Jack, you got a flanking shot there. Seal the deal, please. That was a bit dangerous. That was a strength of 5, and I mean nobody went down, but those are some close calls. Jack almost leveled up. Raz almost leveled up. Ah, perfect. That's exactly what I needed. Michael, there's the axe you wanted. There you go. You did want to name it something, so let me just go and find what that was. Righteous Fury. That was it. There we go. And that's why we don't buy weapons and craft weapons straight away, because you might just find them. So you got the coin back. Yep, the little rascal must have had a change of heart and dropped it. It's kind of cute. Grr? In an ugly way, maybe. Buddy, come on. Come here, little critter. Come on, you want to be friends? I mean, Michael thinks it's ugly. And rangers and pets has always been, like, kind of synonymous with, like, role-playing games. So, I just think that works quite well. If you think it's ugly, Michael, Jack will happily take it. Look at it! Oh, look at him. Oh, and I got an achievement coin, me and my familiar. I've always told you I had a way with animals. You have literally never told me that. Oh, that's great. I'm loving that. Get a pet. Very good. Will that actually come up in his gear or something? Or that? Oh, he's just there. Look at him. Oh, that's great. Pet critter Jack has made friends with a critter. How very... This has turned into a more wholesome playthrough than the last time. We've got a couple, we're getting pets. It's good. Right, let's find some items, shall we? Whilst everyone recovers their health. Since we are a little bit more dire straits than we were before. It does clear up that side because it cuts it off. Great. I'm going to assume that hides and fabrics, nice. And a gravel pelt strap, armor. So what you got? 4.3, 2.3. Shauna, there you go. I don't think there's any more, because that's mountains, yeah? Mountains, mountains, mountains. So the last place is Siika Prairie. But there's no way there, so we're going to have to go through the mountain range. Which might take a hot minute. But it does mean that everyone's going to recover. But a calamity is also going to kick off. But I do have legacy points to stop it, so not the end of the world. An incursion, on the other hand, is also going to kick off. But hey, 3 XP, where's it coming from? So you're coming here, when's it going to arrive? 94 days. How long is this going to take? 28 days. How long is it going to take to, like, prepare defenses? Say let's tier 2, for example. 31 days. Well, I tell you what, let's get the defenses up. When are you going to arrive? 74 days. And then 71 days. Well, in that case, let's prepare one more time. May as well. Climate cards, we'll get rid of that one, and we'll get rid of that one, just to make sure that we make the incursion way easier to deal with. Don't care too much about those. And then by the time we finish with this, what are we on? So 56 days. Oh, Michael has a wish for a family home. I'm gonna dismiss it for a second, because I want to finish this. And also, the incursion's coming. So you might want to hold up a sec before you start thinking of family homes and stuff. How long is this going to take? 28 days, and they're going to arrive in 42 days. We'll finish this. You might as well. Anytime now. I mean, technically, we've just made it easier, but they just come through anyway. And we're just going to wait for them to come, because they're coming in 15 days. There's no point going anywhere. We're at full defenses. Everyone's at full health. We've got an opportunity to deal with Michael's... Well, we've got an opportunity for Michael to deal with. But I think I'm going to leave it there for this episode. We've met our new group of Adventuring Incorporated people. Welcome to the company, you could say. We've got Shauna back. Michael's got an opportunity to go. We'll start with the incursion, first things first, next episode, and then we'll get to finishing the first chapter of this new campaign. Hope you're all enjoying it. Anyone out there who wants to join this next batch of Adventuring Incorporated people, feel free to let me know in the comments. Give me a breakdown of the character that you want, because there are quite a few slots that I can fill in this campaign. But for the time being, if you enjoyed this episode, feel free to check out the rest of the channel. I'm sure there's more there you'll enjoy. Feel free to subscribe, hit that notification bell. See you next time we are going out with Adventuring Incorporated. Hopefully very soon. Or with the Knobs. Or with the Northerners. But ciao for now, guys and girls. Ciao for now from Adventuring Incorporated.